Whis is one of the most OP characters in all of Dragon Ball, and today I'm gonna see if I could beat Dragon Ball Z Kakarot with him. First thing I'm gonna do is get leveled up, and then we're gonna take on Raditz. Why? Because that's the order it goes in, and I don't make the rules. Actually, I do make the rules, but that's not the point. Now, I know he isn't super strong, but that just means that it should be a pretty good warm-up. So this is the fight where I found out that Whis' melee attacks and his combos just were not gonna cut it. So it was a good thing that I fought Raditz, because it actually let me get familiar with the special moves and everything like that. Speaking of special moves, he has two versions of Prelude to Destruction, which is like his version of a death beam, and he fires like 6 of them at once. Symphonic Destruction, where he just throws a bunch of key blasts, and finally Nocturnal Destruction, which ultimately did nothing, but I think it's supposed to be like a knockback move. Now, I found out pretty quickly what move was going to be the bread and butter, and that turned out to be Prelude to Destruction, and he shoots it about 3 times. The damage on that was crazy. Now, I did get everything out of this fight that I needed to know, so after this weak attempt by Raditz, I finished him off quick.
This is it.
Next up was Vegeta, and I had to switch it up a bit because Whis is a whole god out here. Skyler Vegeta was just not enough, so I decided to take on Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta instead. Now, Vegeta was being super aggressive, so I had to block a lot, and this is when I found out that Whis' block is actually a dodge. And not only does it dodge once, but it lasts over a period of time, so any move that tries to hit you just dodges automatically. The only downside is that you cannot move while it's active. He really tried to throw every super he knew at me.
Out of my face!
Now, Vegeta already couldn't deal with Goku and UI, so this had to be next level. And I still let him get some hits in, so I wouldn't completely demolish his Saiyan pride. But I tanked some more hits and I got him out of here.
This is it. This is it.
Now, since I took on Blue Vegeta, it was only right I took on Golden Frieza, and this was honestly the hardest fight yet. I'm just glad he wasn't black.
This man isn't black!
I'm talking about Black Frieza. Now, I thought I was going to be able to tank some hits and get some hits in, but Frieza had other plans. Like, bro, he hit hard, and he was relentless.
This is it.
At one point, he even threw 2 death balls at me. Pause. But on top of that, it got to a point where I literally couldn't hit him, so I had to do nothing but dodge him, and this went on for a while. So while that's going on, let's look at how the fight against Cell went. Okay, we're back, and I'm not sure what changed, but I was finally able to hit him again, and I finished the fight.
This is it.
Finally was Kid Buu. I already knew what to look out for with him. The candy beam and that unblockable that he torched me with last time. Now, the fight started off really well, and Kid Buu was super aggressive, which allowed me to get some major hits in. Now, I know I said I had to be ready for the candy beam, but I wasn't, and he caught me slipping. Now, I knew after the beam he was going to try that unblockable, and he did. And that's when I found out you can escape it. But then I completely sold.
This is it. This is it.
He tried one last desperation attack, which was the Kamehameha, but luckily I was able to knock him out of it and just in time finish the fight for good. So yes, you can beat Dragon Ball Z Kakarot with Whis, and you can watch this next video. Peace.